Welcome to another episode of Let's Learn VGC. My name's Chase, aka Chase Talks, and today I am debuting a brand new team. Now, if you're excited for this team, as I am, make sure to leave a like on this video. It really helps me out and lets me know that you guys are loving this. So the first Pokemon in our new team is our Mega Charizard-Y Blaze. It's got the Drought ability, Overheat, Heat Wave, Solar Beam, and Protect. I decided to run it with just enough speed to outspeed landorus-t, not Scarfed, of course, and so I could have it be a little bit bulkier with the 60 points in HP, 4 points in special defense and 4 points in physical defense, 252 in special attack, so it does a lot of damage with the Timid Nature. And this is the first piece of our Sun Core. I am running a weather team. I experienced a lot of troubles while playing against weather. So, and Mega Charizard-Y is like super popular in the format. I was just thinking of a Sun combination with it, and I really wanted to try it out. And it actually gives me the ability to try a full Kanto Starter Team. And, well, not full, but half the team is Kanto starters, because there's 3 of them. And that brings us straight into our next Pokemon, which is our Battletoad. This is a Venusaur with Chlorophyll. It's got Grassium Z to fire off that powerful Giga Drain hit. Kind of be the nuke there just to kind of secure 1 kill right away. It also has Sludge Bomb, Hidden Power Ice for all those Landoruses and like Garchomp's and everything else is 4 times weak to ice. And then Protect, of course. This is full, this is modest, 252 HP, or not HP, 252 speed, 252 speed. 4 points in special defense. This is just my straight up fast sweeper. The lead is just to pair Charizard with the Venusaur and just kind of go ham. Venusaur protects Charizard from water types, so things like Milotic, stuff like that, leading against the Charizard. We'll kind of have to think twice with the Venusaur sitting next to it. Also things like Landorus that would normally not really have to worry about facing off against the Charizard because they can just hit like the Rock Slide, take it out even 252 HP, it's going to die to that Rock Slide. The Grassium Z will give me that ability to try and nuke that Landorus turn 1, or I can Hidden Power Ice it, and if it's not Hidden Power, or not Hidden Power, if it's not Assault Vest, it will die to that. And our third and final Kanto starter on this team is our Blastoise. Now, I was originally thinking of running a Choice Specs Blastoise, but I really wanted to run Water Spout spam, and so I thought the Choice Scarf would be better than Choice Specs because then I won't take that extra damage. It does have the Torrent ability, which isn't super good with the Water Spout, but I think it's going to do better, a little bit better than the Rain Dish. If I decide to switch to Rain Dish later, I will go ahead and do that. Then Aura Sphere, Ice Beam, so I can like really catch a Landorus off guard, because if with the Choice Scarf I will outspeed a Landorus, and I'll be able to take out the Landorus turn 1 with my Choice Scarf. Or if I go against a Mega Salamence, because Mega Salamence is super common right now, I will underspeed that Salamence, but Mega Salamence's normal set is the Aegislash Hyper Voice and the Aegislash Double Edge, and it just has nothing that can take me out in 1 hit. So I'll be able to take a hit from it, and then I'll be able to kill it with Ice Beam, and then Dark Pulse just offers me more coverage. The Aura Sphere is really to help me against the normal types that are running around. Really Snorlax, a Belly Drum Snorlax is like the bane of my existence, and so is Curselax, scares me as well. So with the modest nature, even though I'm Scarfed, I really opted for the damage over the running Timid just to get the more speed. So I opted for damage on this one. The next Pokemon is the most meta Pokemon on this team, which is our Kingsgaurd, our Aegislash, with the leftovers. Stance change, of course. It's got Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon, Wide Guard, and King Shield. Now, I've seen a lot of people running Aegislash, and what I really thought that this team will benefit from is actually the Wide Guard, because it stops Earthquake spam, which my team isn't super weak to, but it can be weak to, like, what I really want this thing to do is, like, Mega Charizard sets up the, if Mega Charizard sets up the Sun, I can be worried about opposing Heat Wave hitting at me. So the Wide Guard will come up and it'll protect my Venusaur from the Heat Wave, so my Sun won't be working against me, and I'll still be able to kind of take out those Pokemon and take out those hits. Then the King Shield is just a really good move. I'm running 188 in HP, 252 in special attack with the modest nature to fire off strong Shadow Balls, strong Flash Cannons. I really want to be able to kill like Tapus and Bulus in 1 hit. Well, especially Tapu Bulu's, but Tapu's in one hit, live any hit from a Tapu, and then fired back. And the 68 speed is just to gimmick me a little bit speedier to kind of outspeed stuff without any speed investment. Stuff like Tapu Fini, things like that was kind of my goal with this. The next Pokemon that I'm bringing this week is our Nimbus, or not this week, to this team. Getting too used to doing the team builders for the draft leagues I'm in. And so Mega Altaria was actually a request from somebody. I'm going to throw up that comment real quick right now, where somebody asked me to run it. Going back to its build, what I decided to do was I really liked the Tailwind combination with the Hydreigon and Naganado, but what I thought would be kind of cool was if I actually run a Tailwind Pixelate Hyper Voice spamming a Mega Altaria. This was originally a Mega Salamence, but I really thought Mega Altaria could fit good with this team. It does make my team super special heavy because I have no physical attacker. I have all special attackers, but I still think that this Pokemon will do really well, and if I do end up thinking I need the physical pressure, I will switch back to Mega Salamence. But Mega Altaria does give me that little bit extra push. I am running with the Modest Nature because I want the extra damage compared to the little bit extra speed, because Tailwind will kind of help me outspeed what I need to. And if something outspeeds me when I'm under Tailwind, it was going to probably outspeed me whether I was timid or modest. And the last Pokemon I'm bringing is our Hydreigon, the other half of that Naganadel core. I really wanted to use Hydreigon again. If there's a Pokemon that leaves this team, it'll probably be the Mega Altaria or the Hydreigon, which is kind of sad because somebody did ask me to bring the Mega Altaria. And I added it to this team because of that, that people wanted me. I want to really do the request teams for you guys. But so the Hydreigon would probably be for it. I'm just worried about this team being too specially heavy. So in the future, Hydreigon could leave this team. But for right now, it's actually the exact same set I was running last time. With my last team, it's Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, Protect. Hydreigon was hands down the MVP of my Triple Dragon team. Hydreigon put in so much work. It picked up more kills, I believe, than any other Pokemon. Incineroar did really well on that team. I really like the Incineroar too. So both the dark types on that team were kind of the stars. And Luscious did really good too, of course, under the Trick Room. But enough about the Triple Dragon team. I'm going to do a full breakdown of that team, so you guys will hear me talk too much about that team and my thoughts on it. But I really love this Hydreigon, and right now it got promoted from our third dragon to our second dragon with my Fairy type Nimbus over there. So I'm running 2 Z moves on this team and 2 Megas. I don't know how that's going to work out. I might get item restricted, and I might switch to like a Choice Scarf, Hydreigon, and then change around the Donatello, but only the coming weeks is going to tell what's going to end up having this team. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hop into our first battle of the day. Alright, hopping into our first match, we have an Alolan Marowak, Mega Sableye, probably definitely not Mega, Nihilego, Porygon Z, Kartana, and Gastrodon. So this match, I think that Charizard can do really well this match. I also really like Donatello, but I don't think I want to lead Charizard-Donatello. I actually think Charizard Battletoad might have the ability to put in some work right away, because I could get off a Grassium Z on something. I also don't think he has anything for Kingsgaurd. Like, what can he kill Aegislash with? Besides, no, because it's immune to fighting. Yeah, so, he has 2 Pokemon for Aegislash that can kill Aegislash, but, he doesn't have, the best answers in the world. And I think I'm bringing Hydreigon. So, we got our Blaze Battletoad, and we'll see what he leads. He ends up leaving his Sableye and his Kartana. So, what I think I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to go straight for the Mega Evolve and the Heat Wave. And then I'm going to Protect with or I might be able to get I'm going to Z-Power Bloom Doom and see how much damage I can do to this Sableye. Because if the Sableye I feel like the Sableye is going to fake out one of us. So we'll see what the Sableye ends up doing. So he does switch out and it fakes out my Mega Charizard. So he is going to eat a Bloom Doom here, and we'll see how much damage that does. That almost takes it out. That was really close. So, what I'm going to do this turn, I don't know if Hydreigon can take a Shadow Bone. I should be fine. So what I'm going to do this turn is I'm going to switch into Hydreigon. and I'm going to protect with Venusaur. So Hydreigon comes out, protect goes off. He does end up quashing my Hydreigon, and I take a Shadow Bone. So I could have actually went for the kill there. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to Dark Pulse the Marowak, and I'm just going to go straight for the Giga Drain on Sableye. So he's actually going to quash my Venusaur, but it doesn't matter because I'm just going to be able to take it out with the Giga Drain, and Hydreigon picked up the kill with that Dark Ball. So I picked up both those kills right there, leaving me in a really good spot. So what I'm going to do here, because he probably doesn't expect me, like he's probably going to go for Sacred Sword, but I want the free switch into Mega Charizard. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast on Cortana in case I outspeed it for some reason, like maybe it's not max speed. I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain on Gastrodon, because he's probably going to want to protect. He actually doesn't protect on the Gastrodon, so I'm going to get that kill on Gastrodon, and the Fire Blast is going to go off into Cortana. So there's nothing he can do here. He is just going to forfeit. So we pick up our first win of the game of the day, and it's our first win with the new Kanto Starter Team. I'm super excited to use this team. This team's already looking to be pretty awesome. So right now I'm just going to cut the video, and we'll pick it up when we are in the next episode, or not episode, game. Alright, hopping into game number 2. We got definitely not Mega Salamence, Heatran, Bulu, Aegislash, Snorlax, and Cresselia. Well, if my bloopers reel told you anything, I have a bad track record with Snorlax. So I'm super worried about that Snorlax. I think, though, what one of my safest plays will do will be to just go Donatello. Because Donatello is actually really good against his team. It's good against the Heatran, it's good against the Tapu Bulu, and it's good against the Snorlax because it gets the Aura Sphere, and it's good against the Mega Salamence. So it's got a good matchup for a lot of his team. I think I'm also going to lead Kingsgaurd. I think Wide Guard could really help me in this team, and it'll help me just in case he decides to go with like Cresselia and go for the Trick Room. And then I'm going to put my Charizard in the back. And I don't think that Battletoad has a good matchup this game, so I think my last Pokemon I'm remembering is actually my Nimbus. Does Nimbus have a good? You know what, I'm going to bring Hydreigon for the Dark EMZ. So, he does actually lead the Salamence the Tapu Bulu, which is kind of what I thought was going to happen. So, this turn, what I'm going to do, because I'm going to outspeed his Tapu Bulu, always outspeed his Tapu Bulu, even if it's Choice Scarfed. So I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam on Mega Salamence. And I'm going to go ahead and Flash Cannon the Tapu Bulu, because I'm going to expect him to try and take out my Donatello turn 1. So I might lose Donatello here, but I think getting rid of his Mega Salamence is going to be worth it. And I might be able to take out the Tapu Bulu with this, I'm not sure. So he does just go for the Protect, so he does predict that. Oh, he goes for the double Protect. So you kind of wanted to scout out what I'm going to do here. I'm going to make the same play. I think it's a really safe play. I really don't know what he can do. He can switch Bulu out, but I really think that play is my safest play. Because even if he goes for like a Hyper Voice, I'm not going to take much damage from the Hyper Voice. Like you can switch both of his Pokemon out and switch, like if he has like Heatran Snorlax in the back, you can switch in Heatran Snorlax and that'll resist both my stabs. He actually doesn't, so he's going to lose his Mega Salamence here. I'm going to take Wood Hammer damage, which is okay, but Recoil plus Flash Cannon should take out Tapu Bulu, and it does! So I end up losing my Donatello, but I end up picking up 2 kills with it, and I think that was a totally worth it trade. Now, I'm kind of worried about what he has in the back, but I think I'm just going to go for Hydreigon here, because Hydreigon kind of covers my bases. He does end up having the Heatran and the Snorlax, so it's exactly what I was worried about. What I'm actually going to do here is go straight for Z-Power on the Snorlax to try and take it out. You know what? No, Heatran. I'm going to go for Dark Z on the Heatran, and I'm just going to Kingsguard. King Shield. My Dark EMZ goes off. We do not see a Protect. So that's going to do a lot of damage to Heatran. It just misses out on the kill, and he actually Heat Waves, and that misses. So that was really good. Oh, he Belly Drums on the Snorlax. That's really bad. What I'm actually going to do this turn is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Draco Meteor the Snorlax, because I got to try and take it out this turn, and I'm going to Wide Guard. I know Wide Guard has a chance of failing, but it's going to protect him from trying to go for another Heat. So my Wide Guard does succeed. Oh, and Dragometer's just going to miss out on the kill. And I actually activate his Agua Berry. He wasn't even Gluttony. Oh, man, that's super unfortunate. That might put me in a really bad spot. So he's totally thick fat. Unless he was just above 50%. Oh, it says Belly Drum Ditto to 49%. So yeah, he was up above 50%, so he had his EVs the right way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double into the Snorlax with a Overheat. I'm going to Mega Evolve and Overheat, and then I'm going to go for the Flash Cannon. Yeah, Mega Evolve, Overheat, and then I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball on the Heat Train. The Drought goes off, Overheat goes off. Overheat's just going to miss out on that kill, which is really unfortunate. He ends up Z-moving Inferno Overdrive into my Kingsgaurd, and he's going to take that out, and I might lose this frustration. I do lose this frustration. Wow, I knew I should have just Z-moved the Snorlax right away. Dang, this is my second time facing Snorlax, and I end up losing to it again. Well, that was super unfortunate. What I could have really done better, I think I bought the right 6 Mons. I think I just needed to worry about, like, Heatran really couldn't have done anything against my team. Like, especially knowing that it was the Z move. Like, there was nothing that I was too super worried about it doing. But, again, I gave it the Sun, which is really bad. So I feel like, I mean, losing Donatello turn 1 might have been the wrong play, but I feel like I played that turn 2, because they double protected. I feel like I played that second turn right. I feel like I just should have fully targeted the Snorlax, because if I would have Darkium Z'd, it would have put him under, so he would have got his Agua Berry, and then he would have got the, he got his Agua Berry, still gotten the Belly Drum off, but I would have been able to take it out with the Draco Meteor, and then I would have just had to take on Heatran. And I would have had, 2 Pokemon to take out the Heatran. Well, 3 Pokemon to take out the Heatran. So that's definitely my win condition. So not focusing down the Snorlax, because it ended up being the Belly Drum Snorlax, which is the more common than the curse set that I faced in the bloopers right now. I think that's my way to win. So I kind of outplayed myself there. That was a game that I could have totally won and probably should have won. But I kind of outplayed myself there. Oh well, this is what happens when you switch to a brand new team. And when you switch right to a brand new team, you got to work out all those kinks and kind of just get used to the team comp and everything of new Pokemon, especially like the a lot of these Pokemon are Pokemon that I've never used in VGC. I played a lot in 17, but I didn't play in 15 or 14, so I really don't have any doubles experience at all with a lot of these Pokemon, besides the Hydreigon that I just had played a bunch of games with the other team. So it's odd, like that's why the series is titled Let's Learn VGC, because it's a learning experience for me and you. Alright, so I'm going to cut right here into our third and final battle. Hopping into our third battle, we got ourselves a nice Fire Water Grass core on the enemy teams between the Volcarona, the Ferrothorn, and the Milotic. Then we got an Aegislash, a landorus-t, and a Mega Kangaskhan. So, I feel like my safest play is to just lead my Sun Core to lead the Venusaur and the Mega Charizard-Y. I think that's my safest play, and I also really like Hydreigon in this match. Because it's got the Fire Blast for the Ferrothorn and the Aegislash, because he's got those two. And I also think Nimbus can put in some work in this match. So I'm going to end up bringing Nimbus, I think, because I kind of want to bring Donatello. I think Donatello might be better, but I think Nimbus at the end of the day will be able to put in a little bit more work. Even though I can't Mega Evolve with both. So that is one of the bad things. I'm bringing both my Megas this game, which is not a good idea. Because I can't not Mega Evolve with both. And I am going to actually Mega Evolve with my Charizard this turn. So that was probably a misplay on my part. You know what? I'm actually going to go for the Protect on the Double Protect to scout out the Fake Out. So I want to see what he kind of wants to do turn 1. Because I think what he wants to do is you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set up the Sun, and I'm going to Protect, and I'm going to go for a Bloom Doom on the Landorus. Because I might be able to take out Landorus turn 1, because it might just go for the Rock Slide. Unless he does end up faking out into the... What? And it crits me! Wow, so you did just straight focus out my Venusaur and I get crit there, and I almost die right there turn 1, which is terrible. That's probably the worst thing that could have happened, that overall play turn 1. Now what I'm going to do this turn is I'm going to overheat the Volcarona, and I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb on the Volcarona. I think that's my best play, just to kind of double into it and just take it out this turn. So the Sludge Bomb is going to go off. Heat Wave is going to go off. That's going to kill my Battletoad, but I am going to take it out here with the Overheat. Right, yep, so the Overheat's going to take it out. I probably could have Heat Waved there. I probably didn't need Overheat. He's going to Frustration me, which is going to take me out. So I do lose my Mega there. I think I made the wrong play. I think I'm going to lose this game. So I brought both my Z moves and both my Megas. I'm going to go ahead and Ice Beam the Landorus. And I didn't get my Z move off, but I'm going to go ahead and just Dark Pulse the Kangaskhan here. You know what? No, I don't want to double into it. So Superpower is going to go off. That's going to kill me. I should have protected. I thought I should have protected. I literally thought as it was happening that I should protect this turn. Because I knew Landorus was going to outspeed me because it was definitely Scarfed because it had the, because it used U-turn instead of that. So we're going to actually lose our second match of this first game. There's nothing I can do here. I'm just going to Hyper Voice for the damage, but I am just going to lose. So that was a really fast third game and a really fast loss on that part. I definitely didn't bring the right 4 Pokemon. And I knew I didn't bring the right 4 Pokemon as soon as the game started. I shouldn't have brought both my Megas. I don't know why I brought both my Megas. When I was clicking it, I was thinking of the Tailwind is the main reason why I brought Altaria. But without its ability to Mega Evolve, it really lost its viability in the match. Since I needed to Mega Evolve on the Charizard that turn 1 if I wanted to make that Bloom Doom play work. But I ended up getting faked out, and I really didn't think he was going to fake out in my, I really thought that he was going to go for like a Rock Slide. Fake out into my, Mega Charizard turn 1. I really didn't think we were going to get a, fake out. And then also that crit really hurt my Venusaur. It wasn't a Mega Venusaur. So I definitely bought the wrong Pokemon. I didn't play that well at all. That was a really bad match for me. That's probably the worst match I played out of my 3 matches. I outplayed myself in the second match, and I just played flat out bad in this third match. So that's unfortunate. We're going to start off this team with a 1-2 record, which is really unfortunate, just based off of the bad plays, my own bad plays. I need to get in the mindset where I was in the other team, where I just need to play better. I mean, it was just me making poor decisions. I should have just taken more time to think out my plays a little bit more, and just give myself the time to make those right plays. But yeah, thanks for watching. Remember, break the video, comment the video, and subscribe so you never miss another episode of Chase Talks. Until next time, this is Chase, signing off.